Yeah, if only we were mature and worth it, so then, to warrant it. But as it is, Satan got that Castlevania problem, Metroidvania problem, where you go from an absolute end game god with all the abilities and access to the whole thing, back to start again. You're a mere mortal now, Satan. So thanks, Satan Coffee, welcome to the stream. How are we all? Yeah, I don't know what it is. The Twitch announced some new content labelling thing as well, so then around mature content. I think today, or they announced it yesterday, where now the ASMR streamers that just lick microphones and breathe into a phallus have to actually admit the fact that it's sexual content and it will be treated as such, which is kind of cool. So they're allowed to keep doing it as long as it's listed as sexual content, which means that they can't get away with pretending it's ASMR and there's nothing sexual about it, which I think is pretty good. No, absolutely so, then, but there's a difference between ASMR and people using the label to put essentially softcore pornography out through it, right? Which they still will be able to do, but it just means that it's going to be age-gated going forward, which I think is a good thing. How are we all, though? I've gone from being an endgame god to being a literal mushroom with the small bounce. Not the small bounce. I hate ASMR. It is. It's kind of cool how it really, really works on some people and doesn't on others, on everybody else. That's pretty decent, I think. Good, welcome to the stream. How are we all? Right, today I've got my eye on a difficult task, which is one of the plague hearts in Marshall. If I can clear the westernmost plague heart in Marshall, then I'll open up the option to slowly crawl through the whole city and loot it. Kitten's got a box of candies, apparently. She's going through each one and listing what she's got. All you can see is what commercial? Welcome to the stream, everybody. I hope everybody's well. I've got like 40 minutes or 30 minutes left on the signal blocker thing, so I might just immediately start going to work on the plague heart in the south. There's a commercial advertising something I can't recall. I guessed that, so then. Thank you very much. The second sentence was the important one. An old El Paso commercial. Look at that.
Hello, neighbors.
Cheerful.
Some of us would be dead if you hadn't helped. If we're gonna live, zombies need to die.
All right, Clint, where are we? What we got?
We're putting together a little hunting party. You in?
No, I'm not in your fucking hunting party. I'm going to put Clint away and we're going to get somebody to go after this plague heart. Thank you very much, game. Clint, have yourself a dino jawblade as a weapon. I don't know why. Well, let's get Clint put to bed. They're trying to fight between the two options. The little girl comes up and says it, and they all cheer. I see.
I better not let that feral charge me.
Thanks, kid. Now I want fajitas or enchiladas or rancho pancho. Why don't you have a fragile? Well, you're at it, Siddles, and welcome to the stream. Right, everybody's tired and everybody's broken. What's Carolina like? How do I take control? T. Carolina's in slightly better health. We'll maybe go and start work on this plague out in the south. How long do I actually have?
Yeah, not happening.
Plague Disruptor's active for another 36 minutes. I'm going to have to be quick if we do this. Out of curiosity, how's the Mexican food over yonder?
Not get any closer.
I think the distance means it's difficult, Sothan, as you can imagine. There's a couple of chains that offer it, and Siddles thinks Rancho Pancho's representative, but you know what Siddles is like. Not so often in the mood for it, but when I want it, I want it. You get that weird look in your eyes, Seth, and I've seen you. Right, plague heart stuff. Let's take some snacks, some painkillers. I'm going to take the stimulants and the energy drinks with me. Take 1 coffee just in case I need it. Firecrackers might get me out of a situation. I'm going to take a toolkit for repairs. We'll take 1 fuel can.
There's a juggernaut nearby.
Oh shit, there is as well. Let's maybe hurry up and get out of here before that causes a problem.
Really don't want that screamer getting close.
Alright, Caroline, I acknowledge there's a lot of problems in the base right now, but will you just relax? Where's my other car? Why did I leave that up there? If I move somewhere else for a job, it's probably what I'd miss the most. Not his family or his dog or anything, just Mexican food. You can get some bits, so then, but it's just similar foods, right, as opposed to stuff from the source. Oh, you can get all of that sort of stuff, but like Kitten says, it's just not the same. Right, I'm going to go retrieve the car from up north. Only get 1/5 of the things I need to make it proper. Let's hope this car's actually repaired, so I can just get in it and go. What's the chances this is parts? I'm still nervous about my plague heart. Parts and some cheap beer. Take that. What's the chances that my plague heart strategy is going to get somebody killed before the end? I've got 7 of 28 done, so what is that? That's a quarter, isn't it? Probably way too spicy. Too spicy. Wait a minute, why isn't Streamer in... This isn't a mature stream. Why is Streamer not in a bikini and shoving a microphone up his bum for ASMR sounds? Officially, sexual content, apparently, Chas. And good morning. I didn't just bring a load of trouble here, did I? This car's fucked, by the way. There's a couple of hordes scarily close, including one with a bunch of screamers in it. Let me get rid of a lot of this stuff. Which do I repair? I might no, I don't want to repair Norma for this, do I? Let's repair this thing. Also, my PS4 controller keeps getting in the way of my typing, which doesn't help. Colon sounds ASMR bowel. So then. Stop representing it accurately. Need to concentrate, so then be quiet. Train, welcome to the stream. Yeah, you right, girl. Preach.
You know, I just feel like I'm in the right place with the right people.
Delay, stop being so positive. You're going to say the L word shortly and I'm going to end up dying. Let's take... No, I've already got a coffee, haven't I? Let's take 1 coffee. I might take the smoke grenades, because I still feel like there's probably a viable plague heart strategy with the smoke grenades. And I forgot my arrows. Slay Queen. Do I need a sidearm for emergencies? It's not a sidearm, is it? That is a sidearm. So let's take a sidearm for emergencies.
Thanks, guys. I keep
Welcome.
trying to tell my wife that I fuck men, but she doesn't believe me.
She's in that river in Egypt, Trim. You know the one. The Amazon. Right, let's drag this juggernaut away a little bit, because I don't want him wandering around the base. I don't want 2 juggernauts wandering around the base for the whole stream. Come on, big lads. Go on, everybody, this way. Let's not cause the base any trouble. Especially not you. Alright, let's go. There you go, Trim. Had an email over lunch to ask me to book in 2 trainings. 1 second, let me just get through this tight spot. 2 training sessions for our software. No one wants to use the training videos that cover things much better than my 2-hour speed training. Is there ever any point in being trained on anything now that YouTube exists? It's almost taught Trim how to speak. and he's not had a single formal lesson. Like, YouTube's the way.
I was out scavenging and saw some bodies near a plague zone.
What?
There might be some new survivors on our turf.
Body?
I
Oh,
want to
zombie
ask the
bodies, I see.
Ooh, pick me.
Never forget Captain Holt Z snapping and saying, "Yes, Queen." You often run into subjects I can't find anywhere on the internet, surprisingly. That's because you're into the dark arts, Sothan. You want to be on the dark web. The way is definitely not forcing someone to spend 2 hours talking constantly, absolutely. Oh. I don't think I could talk for 2 hours non-stop, imagine. I was going to make a Kama Sutra joke. Well, you just get sex off your mind for 5 seconds. Can you believe this guy, Trip? You don't see him behaving like that, Surfer. Yeah, but I've got Summer Fruit's quadruple strength cordial to keep me going, Sid. Not an ad.
Someone better be listening, because I'm in deep shit out here.
I haven't listened to the radio in months, madam. That's sexual content right there. There we go, we're flagged. Age-gated. I'll get the microphone out. Right. If I could come away with this plague hat destroyed, I'd be very happy, but I very much doubt it. If I could come away with it damaged and me alive, I'd also be quite happy. Fuck yeah, now we're talking dirty. Quadruple strength, by the way, you heard me correct. The double strength wave of the last decade is behind us. We're on quadruple strength now. You have to get a medical syringe and just put, whatever you call them, just put a few little droplets in. And it still blows your head off. Alright, we've arrived here. Let's go scout this plague hat. It was putting it in that was your problem in the first place. It's about time you took it out. Or at least turn it on. Cordial? Quad is the way. So, you get this stuff, Sothan. It's really popular in this country. It's like you get a bottle of super concentrated fruit liquid. And you add water to it. And we've all been drinking it all our lives in this country, but they've just added quadruple strength now, so you get a bottle like that big for next to no money, and it makes like 400 drinks. Yeah, they call it diluting. Everybody calls it something different depending on where you're stood in the UK at that precise second.
I do not want to be in here for long.
If you grew up with good old-fashioned working class origins, you've drunk more of that than you have breathed oxygen. But it's never a branded thing. There are brands, but cheap and cheerful. It's the way. Right, where's this heart? It sounds like it's to the right in the offices section of this warehouse. But at least I don't have to worry about waking it up because the it's in an inconvenient place as always. I might loot this place just to see if there's a repair kit for me. Please don't scream. He's going to scream. He's going to scream. Is it really in this tiny little room to the left? That's brutal. You know those Kool-Aid squirt balls they have in Walmart? You can do it if it has some seltzer in there. Siddles has agreed to do a 24-hour golf with your friend stream on his own. Why the fuck would you choose to play more golf? Alright, this is in an awkward position. If I mark the car, there's a fucking horde. Oh, it's a 2 zombie horde, that's fine. Might be able to do something with this. I'll get phase 1 done now, let's see. How has it worked? Oh, it woke this plague heart up, of course. There's the feral. Oh, caught me on my swing. I didn't even get phase 1 through there, did I? Alright, we've got a little bit of damage. Wasted an energy drink though, I was expecting to do more. If I can kill this guy, we can get right back into the fight. Okay. When it said it awoke the plague heart, I shit myself then, thinking the plague disruptor had gone off. It hasn't, has it, for the record?
Not happening.
24 minutes. I might be able to just repeat this process until it's finished. Remind you of that. Isn't Kool-Aid like got sugar in it and stuff though?
I left a package for you guys.
This just flavours the water with no like negative side effects. Yeah, this is just, it's just slightly flavoured water. It used to have sugar in it, didn't it? Siddles and Trim and Satan and people that grew up in this country. I'm sure it used to. Cordial, I mean. Although I don't know if it did. I can't imagine what it'd be like putting sugar in it. I'm sure everything used to have sugar in it. Okay, I'm being really, really chased by some shit. One of the ferals is dead though, so I might be able to just nip in and... Tell you what we'll do here.
Fire in the hole!
Chuck some firecrackers out there. So hoping that dragged... Yeah, that zombie's left then. Run, 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 run. How did... There's the feral. How did that... Can't believe it wasn't already on the first phase. That's going to knock me out. That's getting me out of the car. No, we're good, we're good.
That nearby plague heart means there's no real security here.
I can't believe that was only on the first phase. Unless I got that to the second phase, but I doubt it. Right, I already need more food. Shit, I hate it when it hits the front like that. I'm essentially saying I hate that I can't cheese killing ferals anymore, which is not my proudest stance, but... It was working and now it's not. Don't you scream, you prick. That's just attracted another feral. Oh, you bastard. See, now this is going to set the car on. Okay, I got away with that, actually. I suppose so, then, yeah. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Get off the car! Shit.
Yeah, I'm guessing there's a plague heart not too far away.
That's one of the most brutal kill animations. Yeah, I suppose it should make sense, so then, but like... It's evident that they don't want you to just simply run over the most dangerous enemy in the game, so... But I've found a way to kind of somewhat sort of do it in a cheeky fashion. I need to time this so much better as well. But then vehicles they're a legit theory, aren't they? After all, it's still dangerous. I've lost a lot of cars doing it, that's fair. I think the reason why it does it, I think it's not something that the game developers have done themselves. It's because when you hit a feral on the other difficulties with the back of the car, it kills it, right? Which makes sense. But on this, blood ferals take like 4 hits because you have to get all of their helmet, like their, I say helmet, it's a weird thing to call it, but you have to get their, like, skull, break that down 3 times, and then you get the kill. Whereas on this, I think by the time the car has done the 4 hits, it's all the way under the vehicle. Does that make sense? Exactly. Like, by the time it's done all of that, it drags the zombie right under my wheels.
Uh-oh, only one left. I think it's Hardy. Don't let him go!
Feral again!
I just saw a screamer.
The screamers are going to be an issue here. Alright, the heart's going to die on the next swing. But so is my car. Maybe I drag this feral away instead. So if I drag the feral over here, because the car is like on its last legs. Yeah, exactly. The damage the engine takes makes it not viable, really. Shit. Shit. Anything jumps on the bonnet of this car now and it's done. Right, is the feral still patrolling around down here? Shit. Yeah, it's there. Oh god, don't get on the front of the car.
Yeah, try calling your friends now.
Ooh. Okay, good. I could do to make a repair kit for the last phase. Is that car functional? Feral's still chasing me. Maybe I can disconnect. Oh shit, cornered. Oh, maybe if I can just disconnect the feral, then we'll be alright. Is there a ladder to get onto this gas station? Because I might need it in an emergency. There is, right there. Okay. Tell you what we'll do. We'll pop the coffee now. Oh, no. Alright. All in. Wish me luck. This is fucking... I don't like this tactic. But it saves having to farm massive amounts of explosives and stuff. Like, this is costly to the character.
I don't want to be in here for long.
Then my vehicles can take a lot of damage. Shit.
It's down, not out.
Tell you what we'll do.
I need a break.
Let's be brave. Smoke bomb and swing.
Some territory from the zombies.
Woo! Plagued though. Right, nearest outpost is down here and then north. I just need to get away. I forgot, did I actually make a blood plague cure? No, I didn't. That was foolish. Right, keep the car alive to the outpost in the north.
Like bright light and angels bad.
You're fine, you're fine. Ooh. I'm happy with that. I need to get this strategy better. Like, this is working, but it's nowhere near clean enough to be repeatable and sustainable. Is there anything following me? No, okay.
Not possible.
Let's make a plague cure. Nip into my resource chest. Southern, I'm not drinking alcohol. Please. On stream, imagine. I'd get sued by Alkarion for a start. That's his thing. Use that. Alright, good. Actually, let me get those arrows back. Lovely. Right, I do need a workshop. Alkarion, welcome to the stream. We dragged Alkarion out of hiding there. Alkarion, how are we? I promise I'm not going to be impeding on your drinking on stream, Kim. Feel the car up as well. Good morning. Plague Heart done, by the way. Plague Heart done, and I've only been 20 minutes off the timer. Why can't I repair the truck? It's in my inventory, right? Kitten, I'm stretching. And I'm drinking my quadruple strength summer fruits squash. The fuck is that? I thought you had the golden kappa for a second then. Do they still do the golden kappa? I remember that. Like one channel a day used to, like only one on the entire platform used to get a golden kappa. That's a cool idea, I think. So like, it would just give it to someone at random. I don't know if they still do that. Alright, good. Now that is that heart and that heart cleared. Do I have... What's the Oasis supply depot? What's that? Oh, that's up there, isn't it? I don't need that outpost anymore, so we can maybe drop the supply depot. I might... Oh, it's a lot of influence. I might make this place an outpost. Or that one. I need a food one, don't I? Could make the swine and bovine an outpost, then I can... That's an extra food outpost, and I can be based out there. So I can start looting Marshall for important stuff. Is it Christmas need, man? Oh, yeah, I don't know if they still do the golden kappa thing, but that sounded like a good idea to me. Kind of a cool little Twitch Easter egg.
What do you call a gender-neutral person who is lactose intolerant? Non-binary.
Close enough, it works. I'll give you that, Candy. Welcome to the stream. A Twitch emote, but a holiday cookie. That's why it's there instead of hold up, because of... I wondered why you'd posted it. No! Bastards. Right, let's make this my new outpost in Marshall. As long as this dickhead doesn't scream. Roger.
I need a break.
And we'll go loot this heart once I've made this outpost mine. Do I have any arrows? I do. You got a busy day at work? Cardi, how are we, by the way? That's true. Right, I just need to make sure this place has got no zombies in it, then I can claim it as an outpost. And we actually have an outpost down south. Cardi, I was meaning to ask you, on your playthrough, how many plague hearts were there on your map?
No more zombies.
Because I don't remember... Oh, I don't know outpost slots. Don't answer that, Cardi. Don't talk to my client without you. So then, where are you then? So then, may I have a small meeting with your client? So there's 10 on normal. So not only
ready to go.
Not only are the
Now that I see the place, I think we could do even more here.
Not only are the outposts, the plague hearts more difficult. There's 28 of the bastard things.
Yeah, not happening.
First game. Right, can I now make... Is this a swine and bovine, or if... This is the swine and bovine one. Fucking hell, I never have enough parts. Ever. My life is not having enough parts, Lily. I want to set the traps at on this outpost. Damn it. So then you don't represent me, not after the incident. Imagine wearing an outfit like that to an official court. It was so then, you shouldn't. You should have known better. Everyone was fine after a few rounds of chemo. Fucking hell. Let's get some parts out of this warehouse and I'll make myself... I'll outpost trap this area to the south.
Not empty.
Bad.
Well, finders keepers.
Fucking hell. Right, let's get some parts out of here. Maybe a repair kit and some fuel.
Look, I found a thing.
There's some fuel. I've also got the heart to loot, haven't I? So I've got a nice little bit of looting to do while the night is young. So there's a zombie walking about in here, though, which would be very strange in a zombie game.
Careful, still a few zombies here.
What do we want from the heart? What's the best loot we can expect to get from the heart? Other than a quadruple strength summer fruits cordial. What's this prick here, is it? Site's still not secure. Where's this last zombie? It's supposed to be hanging around by the wall down here. Not that one, no. Sausages. This is not jalopykin. Sad as I am to report. Where's this last fucking zombie? Is it that nerd there? Good shooting. Excellent work. Okay, there we go. Site secure. Good. That means... I think when you get site secure, it shows up the location of all of the things that you can loot from a distance. I joke about jalopy, but should we actually play it again on stream sometime as a joke? Does anybody fancy going to...
Screamer nearby.
wherever it is? You would say no anyway, Trim. It's hard to know whether you're being ironic or not. But I wonder whether I want to play it again. Maybe a one-off. Yeah, but imagine all them trips to... Yeah, that's the one, so then, yeah. Scrawled note. To whomever finds this, we're bugging out. Good luck lasted longer than we did. A friend. We were never able to clear out the gun shop down the road. There might still be some good shit. Well, I have cleared it out. Okay, I've got more fuel, pipe bombs, more energy drinks, combat knife, a trench tool, and an AR-15.
There's no room for that.
Good old I'll be friend. I'll be your friend, so that... Ooh. I won't, actually. I was just saying that for the punchline. This is nice, actually, having a clear path to go and loot from. We can get some real good shit here. Put that rucksack away. But actually, because I'm not keeping her out for long, I might sprint to get Carolina's stamina up, which is very unlike me. Do I want to play Jalopy again? It's from a different era of the Doomhaus, I suppose, but it is actually quite an enjoyable game. You shouldn't get your Sothan's hopes up like that, Stubbler. It's almost classed as bullying. Yeah, but we've built an entire sort of platform on bullying Sothan. Like, it's what we're here to do. We've got quite good at it. A water cooler, okay. Hello? Got stuck on a barrel. Can I afford to fast search?
And nothing.
I might be getting too cocky here, I think. Any plans to do another Life is Strange game?
Beggars can't be choosers.
I recall the first one seemed to do pretty well, but that may have just been me enjoying it. It didn't do, like, amazing, because I think that it was so much listening. Repair kit's good. They were very sort of quiet streams, and while that's not entirely important...
Zombies attracted, check.
Evidently.
won't work.
So then crash the toolbox. Yeah, and while that's not entirely important, it does mean that we miss out on one of the things that makes this place, right? And that's a lot of bullshit. I'm not one that ascribes to the just stream whatever you want kind of thing. Because while it's good for you, there is also a lot of people that come to you for a specific thing, right? If you can do both at the same time, then it's better than just looking after yourself. But this is why I don't ever fast loot. I saved about 0.2 seconds or something just to end up having to fight all of this shit.
Hey, neighbors.
Jesus.
You like being neighborly?
I can't help you with your demand for food because nobody's got any food in this fucking apocalypse, let alone us. Materials, not bad. Speaking of games, when I played 2 of the Tomb Raider reboots, any chance of playing the third? I don't think the third was out when I played the second one. I haven't really thought about it, Cardi, actually. Probably at some point, if I'm not dead in the next 12 months. Because I enjoyed the others.
I wish I had room for it.
Yeah, it's meant to be. I remember Dan saying it was really good. I think Gwynblade's played it since and speaks highly of it. I do like them games a lot. Maybe. I'm just in a bit of a survival kick at the moment, as I'm sure you can all tell. Kind of the things I've really taken to playing lately. Do the Greens get 5 points if Stubbler dies in the... What's that? You got about to say nude, Sothan? Is that what you're going to say? I'm not dying in the nude. Speaking of, not to turn the topic slightly too heavy, has there been any news from the submarine? Because apparently it was going to run out of oxygen at noon. Not in the next 6 months, not in the nude. Okay, I see. If I was to die, how would I die? I've got no parts from here, but the whole idea was to get parts, and I've got everything but... Yeah, the banging sounds was the last thing I heard as well, but apparently the oxygen reserves are running out shortly. I think the best thing you can hope for in that situation is that something... The initial thing that went wrong was very fast and very fatal. Because it's way better than the alternatives if it has to be bad news, right?
When you're out scavenging, you don't have to carry around everything on your
Parts,
back.
please.
That's what your car's for.
Parts, please.
That and mowing down Zeds.
Okay, I searched everything here.
Alright. Didn't get any parts for this game. I might get some in over at the electrical transformers. If there are, that might be them banging against... I acknowledge that sort of thing, yeah. That was the last thing they heard, right? It was like yesterday morning or something. Exactly. I think this is why this has caught attention more than a lot of things. Is because when you hear of a plane crash or anything, we hear about them so often that you don't really put yourself in that position and think about it. But this is such a unique, horrifying situation that it gets you thinking too much, doesn't it? Right, where am I going to get parts? I want to trap this area because there are still a lot of dangerous shit hovering around this area. There's a chance I might get some parts over it. I could break down some weapons, of course. What am I like for materials? That's so much fuel. And I'm about to bring some more back. Where's my workshop? Can't find what's there. No, it's the storage facility I need, right? See, 3 materials for 20 parts would get me what I need, but that's ridiculous. That's too many. I'd rather go out and find some, because the materials I'm going to need for just general upkeep of the base, but so much dangerous shit around. I'm going to say something, but it may be in poor taste. Also, there's a big boat on my Google search bar today. Is it in response to it, Kitten? Is it like a thinking of the Titanic people? Or just a nasty coincidence? Then again, it's all about intention, right? If there was no intent, that's fine. Oh, I thought you were saying about the boat. Yeah. The hell was that? Oh, like snap him. Oh, I've got aim
need
snap.
a
I
break.
forgot. This character's got snap aim. But I don't use it. Look how overpowered this is. Watch. If I press the spacebar now, it goes and snaps onto the nearest zombie's head. It's a bit much, if you ask me. You know what? I might have to break materials. You know I'm going to do it. Because if all this kicks off and I can't go running back for safety, let's break some materials down for parts. I find it ironic it happened on the tour to go see a famous boat that sank and lost a buttload of people, yeah.
Zombie all clear.
I was having this discussion. I don't think the idea of going on these boat tours is inherently dangerous. And even if it is, people go BMX riding and parachuting and all sorts of stuff, right? 5 parts is not enough. People do dangerous stuff all the time, knowingly. But you just hope that these things... It's just when something like this goes wrong, it feels a lot more serious, doesn't it? See, did the workshop break down those materials? Yeah, it did. So now I can technically, at the swine and bovine... Oh, I still need 50 parts. I've got 54 parts. Why is that? What? Wait. Why does it say 50 parts? And I've got 54. Saw a post, no idea about the validity, but the owner of the submarine had neglected to buy windows rated for that depth because it was too expensive. There's a shred of validity to that. The guy needs to go in jail. Yeah. Purified drinking water disabled. What? Yeah, that is bad if true. Why is the game not responding to the fact that I have those parts now? Because I really need that to work. What am I missing? So I've got 54 parts. I'll go over there. Xerxes, welcome to the stream. Saw Taco Bell advert coming into this stream and it oddly cut into the stream seamlessly. Not sponsored for the record. I don't know about not being close enough, Sothan. Xerxes, how are we? I don't know about... I don't get it.
Can't do it.
That makes no sense. Let me tell you what I'll do. I'll go look into my outpost thing. I want this set up for an hour and 30 minutes, then I can go looting without worried about Carolina's legs falling off. So now, that's 54 parts. Where's the parts in the locker? Where are parts? Guess we'll find them on here, but it's a long, backwards way of doing things. Or are they just not in this locker? Oh, they're there. Look, 54, right? 54 parts. 54 parts. The outpost at the swine and bovine. Maybe I'll even do it from this. Alright, maybe I just had to look in the outpost and prove it. I'm not convinced the commercial is over and I'm doing well. How are you? I'm doing okay, but this game is... The difficulty is too high. Do I keep Carolina out? Well, let's let Carolina rest. I'm guilty of leaving characters out far too long. Bitching. I'm bitching. The Screamer's the one that's bitching, thank you very much. And that Screamer over there, that one's bitching too. Let's give her a trench tool so she can dig her own grave. And Jesus, listen to the shit that's dying out there. That's why I wanted to do this. Razor, welcome to the stream. You summoned the biggest bitch of them all. True. Alright. Somebody say Clint, Rod, or Delay. I need to swap Carolina out because she's shagged. Razor, good afternoon, or evening, or whichever fits. Delay. It's always Delay with Kit. Actually, not the worst choice in the world. I feel like Delay needs to look a bit cooler. Nah, Delay's been wearing this outfit for ages, right? You want Pete and repeat? Razor, I actually managed to kill a plague heart in Marshall. Is that going to break soon? Yeah. That's got relatively high lethality. I got plague heart killed in Marshall. So now I've got space opened up to actually play the game. The biggest bitch was no heart. It's emotional. Inspirational. I am actually bang out of arrows. Can't really afford to make any more. Delay, deny, quit. Never apologise, never explain. What can I go looting then? I need to do some targeted looting. Let's go get some ammo from the gun shop. Is it food that I'm still bad on? I mean... Oh, I could... Fucking hell, I forgot that plague... That still needs looting, doesn't it? Let's go see if we can go loot that plague heart. I don't want to take the car over there, because the car will attract more attention than I'm willing to attract. Where's the glove? That's a Black Eyed Peas song. Dougie, how are we? Good morning. Right, this horde's going to pass across. I've got 6 arrows. I can't really afford to mess about. Did I get stealth on Delay? Yeah, so... Get Delay giving it some big beans. And his cardio skills going up. Delay a stealth kill. Okay, the horde's going into the traps. That's good. This gun shop needs looting as well, so we'll do that after. Now, this is plague territory, right? I definitely don't have enough parts to get the cell tower back up. So I can't kill too many hearts down here.
Oh, so this is where all the plague zombies hang out. Huh.
Shut up, shut up, shut up. Shit. Delay, run. Okay, run and then get yourself cornered, that's fine. Did I aggro anything? Yep. Okay, keep running.
I need a break.
That's... Fuck. That's 1 bite from a plague zombie, by the way. Look at my plague level meter thing. You got a feeling Razor's got the glove or the body? Shit, you know, that took so much damage. Knife to the head is brutal. Perfectly silent as well, which is the most important thing. If I can get in here to loot the plague heart from yesterday. Oh, God. How can you see me, you big bitch? Don't scream! They are so ready to scream on this difficulty, it's stupid.
Shit, screamer!
Shit! Horde, run! Delay! Hell, the game was going to crash then. Is that a feral? No, it's just a really big horde. Right, stay calm, Stubbler. This is one of Stubbler's stay calm moments. Stay calm and drag him into the traps. You should be trapped. Poor old Delay kitten, he's fucked already.
Crazy ass juggernaut.
That is a really big horde down there. So that has dragged some of the zombies out of the infestation. Out of the plague heart area. Let's go back. Now comes Deny.
Okay, people, I think we gotta start thinking big. Real big. I mean, we're not gonna take back this world by thinking small.
Look at this mess here. Just from getting seen by 1 zombie and it doing that scream thing. There's 3 literal screamers wandering across now as well. Such a mess. Yeah, all the zombies are going to go moving over that way now because they heard the kill. So I can hop over this fence. Imagine all this just to loot a plague heart, by the way. This is the one that was broken yesterday, so I'm hoping that logging out and coming back in will allow me to loot it. Still a zombie in the shed.
As long as this is plague territory, this place ain't never gonna feel safe.
Decoyed the whole town the other way. That's fair, but I have to cross back through them to get to what I want. Oh, I have to kill that guy. Alright, 2 arrows remain. Is the house empty? Please let me loot this, because this was busted yesterday. Okay. And I can loot it. Good shit. Frag grenade, 3 stimulants. A fake A47. Plague samples. What's that?
About what we talked about, have you?
A burnt umber hiking pack. A bell club. What do I not need out of this lot? I don't need the bag. But the rescue knife. Do I need that? Let me drop something. What do I drop? I might drop the rescue knife. Just pick this up.
This shit is heavy.
So the heart falls to pieces. Drop the bag. Pick the knife back up. Technically, I've now looted that heart. Let's go back. And if there's still night time left, we'll grab this. I have a warlord leader, Dougie. It's Carolina, but I'm thinking because I can actually demote leader, I might make a trader, because I think with the rate that I'm looting and the sheer amount of resources I'm using, I might go for a trader. But I don't know a great deal about this, so let's be careful. Leeds versus Shrewsbury in the League Cup. That's one of your teams, isn't it, Siddles? Yeah, I've got a leader. For some reason, the first thingy quest is the first leadership quest is repeating. I don't know why. Ooh, shit! That made me jump. All right, let's get in the trapped area. Let all this come to us. Don't get close because I don't want to be on fire. Good. Alright, not bad. I'm just coming back with so much fuel. I don't want fuel, I need food. What food are we on? 7. And the sun's about to come up. And the League Cup. Is it at Ellen Road? We've got Cardiff on the first game. I want to get excited. Like, I'm already bang up for a new season, a new proper championship slogfest. I'm like right up for it, but we've just got no fucking manager. So much fuel. I don't need fuel.
Oh, hi, Doom.
The one thing I don't need. Who's Doom? Siddles, I think he's talking to you. I've got materials which I will be trading. I wonder if I get some arrows made and just stay out. But then again, I might get some arrows from this gun shop, so let's just go loot that while I'm here. I don't know what to do in the morning. I've not got the parts to get the plague thing up and running, but I like the idea of trying to clear Marshall today. Let's go loot this gas station. I don't know whether... But then again, what am I going to get from this? More fuel. It'd be nice if I could, like, convert fuel into something else using one of the base things, but... No. Can you stealth kill a scream? How many hearts do you need to clear Marshall? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at least. But I haven't been to the southern area yet, and I'm fairly sure there's going to be more. Can you stealth kill the scream? Yep. Turns out you can. I feel like I might have known that. Tall order for today. I don't mean do it all today, that would be ludicrous. Yeah, and there's no danger of that, don't worry. Do you want to blow up? Just had to get an Uber home due to cancelled trades. How much did that cost? Right, can I get out of the trap zone just for 7 seconds so I can go and loot this gas station? 20 quid! Pfft. And how much would the train have cost? So I've searched something here, but there's 2 more. Get me some parts from in here. Get so that window's out. And you already had the ticket, get shit on. Why have they cancelled trains? Is there more strikes?
Sweet.
More fuel. Amazing, wonderful, lovely. What am I yet to loot? Delay really likes that move. Something inside. Oh, is it a breakdown on the track? I see. I fast looted then like a fucking idiot. I should know better.
Okay.
I like how you get energy drinks a lot in gas stations. I suppose that makes sense. So I'll go up there and do some scanning. See, I've not got this whole southern area. I wonder if maybe going up there and just taking full advantage of this cleared area. The sun feels like it's coming up slightly. My play cart strategy still needs a lot of work though, so if I could get a strategy down, I just have to practice and work out a strategy. But if I could get a good play cart strategy where I'm not taking too much damage and the cars are not all getting fucked up from my efforts, and I'm not using too many I'm already not using too many resources, it's just a lot of damage on the cars. But if I could work out a strategy, then I'd be able to start knocking them out. I just need to practice. But while I'm fanning about and practicing, the base is just eating resources. There's a feral. Let me go to track that feral, and I'm going to climb up the tower and survey the area, because I'm sure there's going to be a plague guy in that residential area slightly to the south of town. Is it a horde? There's always a horde. There's always something. I get weirdly nostalgic in this area because this is the location of the first game, obviously. And this was like that building was the mega base that we set up towards the end of the very first State of Decay playthrough on the first game. Holy shit, that was close. These base traps. I don't know if I'm willing to call these base traps slightly too overpowered. Now I'm on fire. Brilliant.
Running low on that.
So that's 2 ferals and like 18 hordes. And things are still running in here and dying. It does make a lot of noise. Just listen to shit just dying around me. I mean, I like it, but it's a little bit overpowered. But then again, I suppose if it's unlethal, I'm fine with it. Fucking hell, of course there's bloaters. Right where I need to be. I've got no firecrackers that I can distract them with, nothing. There's the tower. Delay, 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 delay. Ow.
Shit, I better be careful. Any more exposure won't end well.
The fat bastard's just wobbling around in there.
I don't even want to know what makes the air taste so bad.
See, that's another thing. If there is... Because there isn't a plague cat here. This... I don't get why this is considered in plague territory. Because there's no heart round here. Right, let's try the manual way for this.
That power fucked me up.
I love that they allow fireworks to be used for distractions in this game. Makes it feel patriotic for us USA peeps.
Isn't there like a really patriotic pack in this game that's got like firework launchers and monster trucks and all that sort of stuff? then I'll pop the second one.
Last shot. I'm out.
That cow looks nasty.
There we go. Drag the rest into Stubbler's party. Yeah, there's like there's some sort of... You see remnants of it in there where you can get like... I forgot I've got artillery strikes and stuff like that. Where there's like monster trucks and all that sort of shit. Am I misremembering that, Dougie? I just want to get up this cell tower so I can find the last plague heart.
I cannot keep this up.
Woo! Just by playing this Xerxes. Look at that mess. I need to kind of attract all these zombies just to get them out of here so I can climb one tower. Hello everybody, come play with me. Join me at Stubbler's party, this way. Oh shit, is that a rare weapons case? Okay, it was. Oh fucking hell. That's the second one of them I've ever found. And I got a weird rebar blade out of it. Oh, look at that thing. That thing looks nasty. Shit, why did I... Oh, I'm gonna die. Holy shit, you do not want to fuck around with fire on this difficulty. I'm gonna let that thing just die, I think. Fucking hell, just spraying blood at me. So that should be all of that done, and I can just go now with my half health because I set myself on fire with my own traps because I'm that kind of genius. And there's still a zombie there, which is probably going to drag 7 more. Don't scream, don't scream. Fuck's sake. Right, can I climb the tower now, please? Can I have 3 seconds peace?
As long as this is plague territory, this place ain't
Wait, how do
never
I...
gonna feel safe.
If the ladder's on... Oh, there's a dumpster. Okay, that makes sense.
I don't know if we'll find anything here.
Are we really... Yes. It's alright, it's just a minor control issue. Tease it. There we go. Good. Fuck me. Everybody stretch. Kitten especially was supposed to be on reminders. Oh, what a beautiful morning in downtown Marshall. So, with that one killed, that plague cat killed, that one killed, this one is the next one, and that opens up. If there isn't any... Let's go find out. I heard you drew one of those last things on stream, Kitten.
We got a feral prowling nearby.
Right, please no plague heart over here. That looks like there isn't one, actually. Which means if I go for that bastard... Unless there's... No? That means if I take that one out, I open up all of this area to loot. There's no food places in it though, but there's a lot of old houses and materials and stuff. This is the area. This is where all the shops are, all the towns and office buildings, townhouses and office buildings and stuff. And more importantly, shops. So if I need to save up though, don't I, to get the plague disruptor on again? Because if I start attacking that, it's going to wake that one up and that one, which I do not want to do. But it looks like I am clear enough. Unless there's a plague heart in either of those, which would be super unfortunate. But if there was, the plague influence circle would be this wide, wouldn't it? So that is my next target. I'm on 8 of 28, so just over a quarter of the plague heart's done. I don't know if I should recruit somebody else, you know. Everybody's in good spirits apart from that thing. Maybe we'll clean the toilets actually to get morale up. Is there anything else I can do to improve morale? I can't remember. Don't answer that, by the way. That should do it, I think. water for the base. Yeah, that made morale go up. Cleaning the toilets will. I wonder if I go on a run now around the enclaves, just to find if anybody's got any food to sell. And then we'll start working on maybe looting for some parts. Because that feels like the next major issue is getting parts enough to set the Plague Disruptor on and then go working on the hearts. Because I feel like working on any heart that isn't isolated without the Plague Disruptor up is just stupid, because it's going to encourage infestations. And I'm enjoying not having any after yesterday. It is nice to not have to worry about that, by the way. That is one good thing about this update.
That is a serious bad call.
We had a chance to make an ally.
We don't have any food to give out. Fucking shaming me for not giving food out, and we don't have any ourselves. Right, let me get some more bandages. We'll heal up. Take some more painkillers. So 3-3. Put that blade away as well. Oh, fucking bit. Let me make an executive decision. In the workshop, we're going to make ourselves some more... No, we're not. Never mind. So I've not got the parts to make myself some new arrows, because I've got... Jesus, parts are hard to come by. Yeah, this update has made it so if you're really careful and you're strategic and you're patient, which I think is the most important thing in this game, you can actually get yourself in a situation where the map is relatively calm and quiet. It's brilliant, Dougie. Like, I had the Plague Disruptor on to kill that, which meant that this one didn't wake up. And when I killed... Where's the one I killed yesterday? This one. In that house, the Plague Disruptor meant that that one stayed asleep, that one stayed asleep, and that one stayed asleep. It's huge, but it's expensive. It costs 180 parts. It's the only major issue with it. Right, where's the nearest community that I can go and trade with? They don't like me now because I couldn't help them. Chavez is probably going to have... I do wonder if I should be using the bounty broker more. Chavez is... I mean, there's those two plague hats, look. But there's nothing to loot other than a factory. I'm sure that factory might have some good goods in it, but... that is, like, absolutely not a priority for me right now. The only problem is I swear there's going to be a heart there, probably, and a load in this northern area where I've not even touched yet. But I have to pick my heart carefully. Let's go speak to these people, see if they've got anything to trade. I have very little positive standing with any of these groups. Do I need ammunition really badly? Because that's the only thing Chavez is going to be able to sell me. Not necessarily. Let's go speak to these people in the middle of the map, but carefully because the Plague Disruptor's not on. Fuck's sake. A single zombie can block a road. That's frustrating. Don't let that screamer go off. Whew. Triple ferals. Just go, just go. Fuck that noise. Just go. God, I really need to stretch today. So it's in the middle of the map somewhere over there.
We need help!
Oh,
Who?
shit, someone needs a hand.
I do need the influence. But wherever they are, they're... Wait, I might be able to do that. There's a passerby down there and he's in my safe territory. But he's got a... Or he's near it anyway. Maybe I'm going to go save this guy because he might be able to open up options to trade, or he might even give me something that I need. If he gave me a bag of food from this, he would be my favourite person in the apocalypse.
Zombies. I'm not feeling too good.
Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's 4 ferals. Jesus, look at that. Good job I've got traps. Fuck me. 4 ferals, 1 Yorkshireman. I've seen that video. It was disgusting, Rez. You shouldn't have recommended it. Alright, Delay. what I want to do here is whatever this freak is, I assume it's a feral. Somebody says there's one in the in their house. I'm going to take a gun out for this. I kind of want to make noise. Where's an evil head? Is that a fucking video? I dare ask. Right, in that shed. If I can tempt whatever this zombie is out. You daren't say.
Fuck! There's a
God.
barrel in the mix.
What have you just recommended, kid?
Stop to that, cabrones!
I'm on the way.
I've got a feral of my own here. Right, let's get rid of this one. There we go.
I need a break.
There's another one.
Electro attack! We need help!
We're coming. Look, I say we're coming. Delay's coming.
I don't even want to know what makes the air taste so bad.
Okay, we're on the fringes of plague territory here.
I need a break.
Defend the passers-by from zombies. This is going to turn badly.
Zombies everywhere?
That is a feral. And it immediately bites me. Shit. Shit. Delay. No. Run. Tell me it followed me. It didn't. Okay, these people are fucked. And my safe zone's going to be out of the mission area. You watch.
Oh, I'm super sick. I need all the medicine now, please.
Fuck me.
That looks like a plague bloater.
I'm going to wait this 20 seconds out. Then when it says the mission's complete, I'm going to go back. I love lethal. I know, right? It's silly. 20 seconds. Why did it go straight for me? Sounds like they're surviving. 9 seconds. Clear out the remaining zombies, it's going to say. You watch. I'd have been able to complete this mission.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm starting to like this.
Do you reckon they'll clear it out? Because if I leave now, it's going to say, leaving the mission area. Oh! I just want to go inside that building and get a cure. I assume the feral's not dead. Alright, let's go loud. Bollocks to it. He says with a suppressor on. Nice shooting, Stubbler. There's so many zombies in there.
Those who have fallen. As long as we remember them, they're not really gone.
Shit, I need to go. I'm staring at plague heart. Let's go get cured. Fuck it. Whatever this mission is, it's not worth losing a character for.
I'm getting overrun! I need help now!
Yep. If the feral hadn't have tagged me, I could have taken it to safety, but no, apparently not.
Gotta be
No.
quieter.
Okay, then I need to craft myself a blue cure.
Looks like we fucked up there.
Never mind.
I'm sorry to hear that.
All out.
Alright. I'm sensing the heart rate is rising. Yeah, this one nearly woke up. That mission was crazy to ask me to do when there's an active heart right there. Ah well, whoever those people were, they're dead now. Let's have a moment's silence. I nearly played the fucking klaxon there for them. I don't know why I thought I had a silence sound effect. It was too much for us to ask.
Alright, we're on our way.
Hurry to the home of the zombie
Okay, amigo.
cities.
I'm counting on you to get
So
here
they're
fast.
fucked as well. Everybody's got these missions where they're getting shit on, but they don't do it in an area where I can help them. They go and do it in a fucking plague area. You know what? They don't deserve our help. My standing with all the communities in the area is very, very low. It's all I can do to keep our own community alive, let alone babysit everybody else. I should really go for a midstream break back in Marshall, but nah. Question, do you think you would have made it this far if you did the traditional look for the Doomhausians for survivors? I was thinking about that, Chaz. Because everybody told me it's one of them cases where you'll just wipe over and over again. So I decided against it, but I probably might have been able to do it, thinking about it. The only issue is, Chaz, is the getting like 9 survivors and that kind of thing. Like, it would have just been, I think, boring to keep up, but I probably could have done a Doomhaus playthrough on Lethal, thinking about it. I think the only issue is I'd have to have a real crazy base that could keep up. That could keep self-sufficient. Why does this keep happening? Bear with me a second. Right, I'll speak to these nerds, see if they've got some food for us. I might actually have the midstream break here as well. So if you remember last year, Dougie, I was only taking people on that had won marbles. I was taking on
Might as well step inside.
survivors that had their names, if you recall. Alright, they've got no food. I would have almost had enough if I'd have sold those plague samples, etc., but no. It just means that the playthrough has to last a hell of a lot longer, and I have to survive a lot longer. And that people would be losing their points. But I think I've lost, by this point on Nightmare, I'd lost, I think, 3 characters. Chaz, Satan, and Trim. So I'm losing less than I did on the last playthrough, but not exactly doing amazing. Let's go. Have I got time to visit Ray Santos? I think I have. Do you remember that, Dougie? I'm not sure. You was there, obviously, but I'm not quite sure if you was familiar enough with the way this stupid community works back then. So, if I was out there and I found a Doug or a Dougie, that character would represent you. And if it survived to the end, you'd get 5 points. But I could only take people on that had names that fit. Which meant that getting a specific kind of profession was really difficult.
I'm starting to think that I may actually have a death wish.
Like, finding a good cook was impossible, but somehow we found Kitten in the last playthrough. And the mechanic that I don't think, because of the Doomhaus rules, I'd never had a mechanic. But luckily we found Shake last year. So it adds a weird amount of difficulty in a strange way. It means you have to play for a lot longer, because the goal was to end the playthrough with 12 survivors. Alright, Ray Santos. Give us the good stuff. Please say he's got some food for me. But then again, am I going to be able to afford to buy it? 'Cause it's 125 influence, right?
Friend.
Hello, Ray
Isn't
Santos.
much, but we share what we can.
Fuel. Because the only thing anybody ever has in this godforsaken fucking apocalypse is fuel. I do not need fuel. Damn it. They've made this bigger, I think. I think the whole map's slightly bigger than the one in the first game. Alright, let's get... maybe not home. I might go to the outpost and we'll sit there for the midstream break, and then I'll come back and work on maybe gathering up enough parts to go and chop some more plague hearts tonight. This afternoon. You're right, Martin. I don't actually think I've found a Martin in this game at all.
Hello out there, my name is Ray Santos. You don't know me, but I'd like you to become my neighbor. Here at Trumbull Valley we're looking for good folks willing to work hard to rebuild this land. If that sounds like you, then I suggest you pack up your stuff and join us here. There's plenty to live for at Trumpet Valley.
Thanks, Ray. He sounds different when he's over the radio, have you noticed? Right, what's this? All I managed to get while I was out was fuel. Are you ready for the warning that's about to pop up? I put 1 case of it away, and I'm already... Fuck me. And I've already good for gas cans. Why, game? I suppose I can break a bunch of it down, can't I, to... So much fucking fuel.
Good urine equals daily bread in Trumpet Valley.
Jesus. Is there anything I need, actually, that I need fuel to do? Toilets are cleaned. There's nothing I can do on the farm because I don't have a farmer. But everything's got the water it needs. I've already 5 boxes of seed. Seed! I need a farmer for that, Razor. Right, let's break this down again. I've got so much fuel now. I don't know if it's putting all this in the back of the car. No. Can I... Okay, good. Alright. What am I like now? 31. Let's go... I'll go down the street for the midstream break. What am I like for parts? 4. Fuck this game. Jesus, parts are hard to come by today. Santa, welcome to the stream.
My car keeps showing that it's low on fuel, but it's probably just gaslighting me.
There couldn't have been more noise there. Beyond bits. Wait a minute. Jesus Christ, how much fucking noise? Who needs seed, Razor? Hang on a minute. And just as Streamlabs crashes, Santa appears. Santa, I blame the game, not me.
My car keeps showing that it's low on fuel, but it's probably just gaslighting me.
Was that worth playing once, let alone twice?
This place
Right.
looks like a waste of time.
The current number is 8 of 28. That's the important number. And if we can get that to 9 today, we're doing well. But for now, midstream break. I'm going to let you have a nice, beautiful view of Mount Tanner in the background. I mean, I didn't play Ark. I'll be back in 2 minutes. For fuck's
Hello,
sake.
this is Mr. Wheaty from the network. As some of you know, I grew up in a place called Trumbull Valley. The valley has seen tough times like everywhere else, but it's bouncing back thanks to the average human that produces enough urine over a year to fertilize a wheat crop that could generate a loaf of bread per day. If you're looking for a good place with good people and good urine, you should find your way to Trumbull Valley. You woo 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 you woo.
Just realised I forgot to put the music on, so it was nothing but bit spam for the midstream break. I'm assuming everybody had fun and you're all going to raise your hand. I've still got this drink left. Fucking hell. My drinks are overlapping. I've not even had the chewy yet, kitten.
Looks like we fucked up there.
What the fuck was that? Was there a little silence? Was it nice? Settles Martin, thank you for the bits. Santa, thank you for the bits. Right, what's in this can? Santa says Pepsi Max. Kitten says Monster. No, that's your guess, Kitten. If you're going to go back on it, you can't. Sothan says Cloudy Lemonade. Abstractal says Orange Soda. Welcome to the stream, Abstractal.
That screamer's gonna drown us in plague zombies.
Bit spam, so 2018 though, right? Cardi says Pink Lemonade. Kitten says Monster. Imagine if I sat here and drank a fucking Monster on stream. It would be so not Stubbler. Imagine.
All clear.
Good. Alright, there's a juggernaut right there. Let's not piss that guy off. I could get some parts from these houses. I probably should loot them at some point, but I feel like I've got a million emergencies and I'm not addressing any of them at the in the right order. So let's just quietly address the next emergency, which for now is food. Can somebody on the radio find me a
Yo,
food
look, someone needs to
location?
send out for some scavenging advice.
Please don't be in the middle of Plague Hat territory. Please be in like the fucking
I'll find someone in the network to handle that.
the fields or something. I'll let you off, Kit. You can have another guess. Mindrake, welcome to the stream. Abstractful Mindrake, good morning each. Ooh, that's not too bad actually. There's a chance it's right across the street from the base. Imagine. Valkyrion says 7-Up. Mindrake says Tesco, Lemon and Lime. Kitten says Monsters. Good guess. Might just be. I am the type. Well, let's go get this food. Woo! Okay, that's a lot of bullshit. Screaming, get ready, brace yourselves. Is it in here? Nope. Okay, that's good. It means I can get away and not worry the base too much. I could do to put this guy away, delay, but... Whoa! Fuck me. That was terrifying.
I don't even want to know what makes the air taste so bad.
I don't think I've looted this place yet. That's the kind of reason why I'm happy guessing the drink isn't worth anything. Next means what?
At least
mean,
as quiet as it can get this close to a plague heart.
I've never known a game that talks shit so much in your ear while you're trying to talk on the stream. Jesus, this game. Let's just try and find this food. It's not even here. I'll loot the house. That's the kind of reason why I'm happy guessing the drink isn't worth anything. It means Kitten can get another guess and immediately go back to a monster. Yeah, but what if it is? What if she's just played this, like, perfectly? I think Gwynblade watches a stream on one of those. I kind of wish I had a monster to hold up there. I'd drink it and go all miserable on stream. Okay, where's the last thing that I need to loot? Probably, no, it's there. That's too much caffeine for a person.
Pick this place clean.
Shit. Oh, the food's in that barn. I've had so much trouble in there in the past. The heart is still asleep for now. thankfully. Let's just go on our hands and knees all the way. The answer was... Do you know what's frustrating? That son of a bitch Santa seems to know exactly what's going on in my house lately. I think he's in the bushes outside. I'm showing you, Cardi, I'm showing you. Fucking Santa. Drank one of those little tiny Red Bulls the other day. My face went tingly the day after. I just can't do caffeine like I used to. It's for the best though, right? Surely, I'm sat here drinking it now, I acknowledge. But surely the best state for a human to be in is zero caffeine. He's the guy who handed you the drink. So that Welsh guy in my kitchen that I've been too nervous to say anything about is actually Santa. Like, I know caffeine's not terribly bad for you, but surely if we stopped with processed sugar and stuff, everybody's sort of sleep patterns would level out, right? Caffeine is ideal, but is it worth all the... I'm sure it's useful, and I suppose we're not living the kind of lifestyle where we're getting the right balance of everything, right? So sometimes you have to supplement a normal life with an abnormal life with abnormal chemicals. I get that.
Success. All right, I'm heading home. See you soon.
But if ever I have trouble sleeping, I feel like caffeine fucks it completely. Red Bull and Monster makes me feel sick. I'd rather the withdrawal from pills and nicotine again before the caffeine withdrawals. It's terrifying, right? I think I've told this story a few times before, but a friend of Swifto and ours, his kid brother used to work with Swifto, actually, or in the same place, and there was a petrol station nearby. He used to go and he used to get one of them pint cans of, I don't know, what was the one in this country called? It was like stupid teenage marketing, just like Monster is, but it was something different. It had like stupid cursive writing on it. No, not Rockstar. What was it called? Anyway, the pint cans of strong energy drink. He used to have one at 10 a.m, one at noon for his lunch break, one for his afternoon break, and then one before he went home, on the way home. No, it wasn't Red Bull. Relentless, Cardi, Relentless, that's the one. And he stopped. He's like, I'm not doing this anymore. His doctor told him not to because he was like getting the shakes or something. He stopped cold turkey the next day and he was in hospital by lunchtime. Like, there is a chance that it was related to something else, but fuck. So it is a net benefit to the human condition, mind, right? I'm just thinking, like, with a lot of those things, it feels like if you're having sleep problems, the first thing you should do is stop all caffeine intake, right? Just do bath salts, yeah. Same net effect, right? Make you feel so rough, yeah. The worst bit is they fuck your sleep up and they fuck your energy levels up so badly that you need another one to get through the symptoms of it. Where am I, by the way? Just driving around in a lake. Well, let's get this food home and at least get rid of one emergency. Then I need to go start... I might start looting those areas around the base. Because I need parts to turn the signal disruptor off, whatever it's called. Easy Green, welcome to the stream. It was Pepsi. Mina, welcome to the stream. It's a Pepsi Max today. He says, what? During this caffeine discussion. There's your toot, Mina. I just stirred a nearby... Did that just wake the heart up?
An extra set of hands. Anyone will do.
Did Mina just wake the... You nearly woke that heart up then, Mina. Right, so much crap here that I need to lead away from the base. Easy Green Mina, welcome to the stream. You're a double toot. I can't be double tooting in plague territory. I do need a way of dealing with all of that shit though, because there's a big mess down here. That one. There's juggernauts and all sorts in there, and the base is right there. Actually, yeah. So that's Mina, Martin, Razor, Kitten. Mina's already had hers. Kitten. Good. I got rid of a lot of toots in an area where I'm safe to do so. Good work, team. Any mistakes can be made, right, kid? Alright, let's loot these last few areas. I need parts, I can't really do anything without them, so this might be where this... I forgot you can break that fence. I was lucky as a kid, I only drank Gatorade, so no crippling caffeine addictions, but I think I am diabetic. Yeah, they weren't really a thing, were they, for our generation, I suppose. I think I was like 16, 17 when Red Bull really became a viable thing that you could buy in shops in this country. By that point, I was beyond that easily influenced phase. It enhances memory and alertness and gives voluntary control over parts of the circadian rhythm that we otherwise can't affect. I suppose, yeah. Or at least, yeah, I guess... But then, could you not get the same effect from exercise or something that could increase your alertness or increase your focus or increase your whatever outside of the circadian windows for those... Do you know what I mean? Could you not exercise or adjust your sleep to break that? What is going on with my fucking game today? I can't even set the outpost traps now, can I? My game stuttered there for a split second. Although I might have to. It's parts, it's always parts!
I gotta catch my breath. Fuck, that one's getting back up.
I need parts really badly. Try a pinky up the bum, that will improve alertness. Booze energy drink is called Sparks. Oh, what's the other one? 4 Loco or something. My kids, 4-2 and newborn, drink water, don't get juice, never had soda, and my two-year-old nephew has soda daily. Sugary stuff as well. Damn, don't get how some people were shown what not to do by their parents and just ignored it. I do wonder if some parents, if they're struggling, they just find something that might calm the child down, and before long the kid's used to it. You know what I mean? Like at some point you're desperate enough to let them have anything, and yeah, I know what you mean though. Just feels like such a silly decision. 4 Local, but that came out in my early 20s. Sparks was when he was 15, 16. So irresponsible, I love it. The zombie should be aggroed on the... Okay, this is actually a big problem.
No more of that.
Try and disconnect these. Should be dead. 4 Loco is how you turn a New England trashy dude into a rabid Wolverine with a headache. Yeah, they were banned, weren't they? Was it something like that? They were, like, forced to discontinue for being dangerous. I really want to loot these houses, but it's getting difficult because there's so many fucking hordes around. We used to pile in the back of my cousin's jacked-up truck and ride into the mountains drunk as fuck, and the roads were exactly safe. Smelly old house is looted. So that house needs looting, but that's really not safe. You can pause it. if you play it solo, abstractly, yeah. I just choose not to on the midstream break because it's something from the old chopped counter days. Whenever I used to play a game where people had guessed the amount of times I died, back in like 2017, 2018, 2019. I used to not pause on the break so that the chop counter could be affected during the break. I just keep doing it now because it's Doomhaus tradition. Why the fuck did that thing scream? Now all the zombies are coming in here. People died there sober driving on those turns and gravel roads. We're so fucking lucky. They still ain't got speed stealth. So while they're all going into that one, maybe I can loot this one? This is such a pain. Should have kept track of how many midstream grounded. I don't think I ever had one, I don't think. Midstream break deaths. In fact, it's been a very long time since anything bad ever happened on the midstream break. I remember one in Far Cry Primal, but I don't think I ever died in Skyrim, and I didn't in Grounded.
That blood feral is crazy fast.
Valheim, actually, that's true. There was I got raided in Valheim, didn't I? Hockey plus Boston, Massachusetts plus Fall Loco. A fist fight with a lot of banned words. Yeah, Phil died, didn't he?
Empty.
Right, I need to be careful with you, really. What's that about real estate, Easy Green? You'll summon Chris, man. Shit! I can't catch a break. You shoot one fucking bullet in this game. Fuck it. That guy's not even got any arms and he was giving it big swings then. Right, can I have a minute's peace, please? Thank you. Oh, they want you to pay an arm and a leg for a house, I see. Look at this guy, by the way. Sat playing the original Duke Xbox controller. Has he got an Xbox? He has. This guy just died playing his Xbox. What a god. Is it a dog at his feet? It is! Oh, and his dead dog curled up at his feet. Oh, that's grisly. I didn't realise that was a thing. Dragon attack. Oh, yeah, dragon did attack, actually, abstractly. You're right. Yeah, there was Did it kill my horse, I think? Okay, what am I going to do about this bloater? This is a problem. I could pop it, but it'll drag every zombie. Fall. I need parts badly. Phil tore through his fence to 1v1 a troll. Yeah, it wasn't the dragons, it was Phil. Yeah, Phil, the pet pig in Valheim. The base got raided on the midstream break, and the trolls were like destroying the base. So my pet pig ate through his own fence to go and fight one of the trolls and got killed. What a fucking hero story. I got parts, good. The Valheim one. I didn't get one in Grounded though, mind right now. Fortunately. There's two things to loot in here, wasn't there? So there's still one more thing to loot. I assume it's in the area with the bloater. I'm gonna have to pop it, aren't I? Let me just confirm that. Is it in there? I don't want to pop it though, I'd rather... But if I get in there any other way, fuck it.
That looks nasty.
Alright, what has that attracted? Anything? My current parts count is up to 20. Not bad. I need a lot more than that, though, before I can start pushing any more plague carts, so I suppose we just need to loot a little bit. Yeah, it was a dog at his feet. Awful. Save a horse, kill a cowboy. What was he playing on his Xbox? Remember the swamp softlock in Valheim? You kept trying to get your items and kept dying over and over. Oh, to the north of Peninsula. Please tell me the last lootable was in here. Did I read the site's claims thing instead of the fucking looted thing? What an idiot. Good work, Stubbler. Shit. Alright, let's go drop off this stuff. I need to find parts, and I'm only going to find it in these houses. Although, is there a plague heart that's not going to wake up another one? Is it a farmhouse? I hate the ones in houses. That one might actually not wake any of the others up. That one definitely won't. But it's in a house. I hate the ones in houses. Have I told you how much I hate plague hearts in houses? House. House. That's a shed. That's a shed. House. 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 Not house. 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 Well, they're as memorable as you make them, right, Razor?
You're welcome.
Siddle's Peak. Peninsula. And that's the thing with them, like, people say, oh, I really like it when they, when games are, they let you make your own story, and then they don't make their own story. But it's good when you do it.
I don't know if we'll find anything here.
Not a Grey's Anatomy fan. Oh, I see. Wait, this isn't even my outpost. Oh god, that's embarrassing. I've walked into the wrong person's house. Good work, Delay. Good work, good work. Because I need so many parts, and I'm getting nothing so far. I could go out and look for materials, but these houses do need looting. There's also a juggernaut on the one down to the south. I've not even got enough parts to set outpost traps. I think this one might still be trapped. It's hard to tell, and I can't really push any further. I didn't actually loot that building, did I? And I said I was going to. I'm in a weird spot now. I could go and get one of the hearts that aren't in a house. But I'm worried it's just going to awaken another plague heart, and I'm going to be in just as much trouble as I was before.
Almost empty on that.
Ah, this is tough. I need to practice plague heart strategy as well, because currently I'm killing one and it's taking too much effort. 22 days, Razor, that's what we're up to at the moment. And one very, very avoidable death. It was such a stupid death, now I look back. The idea that I thought I'll just walk up to the top of the map without a car and got feraled. And the other person that left, that is missing, left. Ah, I really wish I could sit here now and say I've still got the original gang, and I should be able to say that, but I... There, more parts, good. I did something stupid enough that would have got me killed on, like, dread difficulty or something easy. There's a screamer in here somewhere.
All quiet.
None of these houses have an upstairs now. Or at least on this map. Which is weird. It was like one of the very few buildings that had an upstairs, but for some reason they don't on this map. Come on, give me some parts. Why would they not be in this locker?
Clean this place out good.
Didn't think that had glass in it. I deserve this. Yes! Ah! You smash one window really loudly, and all of a sudden the entire world wants a kiss.
I'm
big-
running out of steam.
Plaguey kiss.
Idiot.
True. True, I'm with you. All the zombies in this house, yes, amazing. And there's bloaters popping, and there's all that sort of stuff, and I don't have a trapped outpost to rely on. More parts, though. Alright, the parts thing is actually working. I forgot I can call in a vehicle. An apocalypse-ready sedan is delivered to a nearby location for 1,000. I didn't used to do these on the old things, but the network can actually, on the old playthroughs, but the network can actually airdrop you in a vehicle. My stomach just made a sound. If I hadn't have felt it, I would have thought it was in-game. Was it the screamer sound, Kit?
Hello, neighbors. Some of us would be dead if you had
Uh-oh.
If we're gonna live, zombies need to die.
Uh-oh.
We're putting together a little hunting party. You in?
I need a break.
Kitten's stomach sounds like a blood feral. God, thank you for the bits. See, I could start doing missions now.
Oh shit, someone needs a hand. I'll see you in a bit.
See, what the fuck am I going to do there? In plague territory.
I sure appreciate that.
You want that while playing this? What, your own stomach freaked you out? Should say that on the back of the box, that that's a possible jump scare that's available in this game. Right. Is there a glass in that window? In your professional opinion, because I know there's a lot of glaziers that watch this, is there glass in this window? No, there isn't. Good. Right. Parts. Give me some parts. I'm sure searching in a child's bedroom is going to give us some parts. Yes, because a child's bedroom would have jugs of ethanol in the...
I heard the glaciers are still trying to sell United.
A feral? I can't stop this feral. I can't actually fight this feral.
Last one.
Shit. Okay, I've got no outpost traps that I could actually deal with this feral with right now. Luckily it disconnected. The feral there. They're all getting a bit perilously close to my damn base right now. Shut up, Siddles. Right. I need to start making a decision about what I'm doing next, because I'm kind of stuck at the moment looking for parts so I can clear a plague heart. Whereas I might as well just go and be brave and go work on a major one, because I've only got one done today.
One of Red Talon's priorities.
Never mind.
Restoring our country's infrastructure. Don't be alarmed if you spot our agents exploring the bridges or dams in your area.
Back up to 28. Don't be brave. Not only don't be brave, Xerxes, don't try speaking on stream, because one of the NPCs will start flapping their damn gums. Alright, let's just gear up for a plague heart and go and take on one of these fuckers. Maybe that one. They all need to be destroyed, right? And the more I clear the map, the better. Do you think I could maybe take that one out? Because that one's just in a shed. I mean, there's a lot of fucking zombies around it, but... There's maybe a chance that that one won't wake those two up, but if it did... See, that one looks like it's got a gap between the red circles, but that might be a little close. Ah! Okay, let's put delay away. Then I'm going to get out, arm him for base defense. He can carry a pipe wrench and a fucking combat shotgun. And let's swap him out.
That ain't happening.
Don't abandon the outpost. Swap him out for... Yes! He took serious damage there from something. What was that about? He got... I think he took an injury. Not only just damage, an injury. Did Grandma slap him? Fractured disc, abrasion, gas inhalation, scrapes, damage taken. Okay. Do I have a trader anyway? Warlord. 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 Amazing. Alright. It was that bird. Who was this NPC and who was the PC? I don't know who the playable character is in this game. We'll never tell. Okay, so I can't take this guy out, can I? 'Cause...
no.
Right, tell me Carolina's fine. What the fuck's up with Rod? Please don't do that dying thing. I took half health. I'm on Okay, this outpost needs fixing. Somebody tell Undead Labs. Oh, if you report it. Was he protesting for women's rights? What, is that why Grandma slapped him? Right, I want my life for parts. I can maybe knock myself up some arrows for this.
A pack mule.
You look like one. Let's heal up, then I'm going to take a coffee. Just one. Actually, no, not yet. I'm going to take that and that. Then I'm going to take the stimulants, the energy drinks. Hey, one coffee. I'll put the toolkit in the back of the car. I'll take the frag grenades and the pipe bombs if I need them. And one of the boom boxes. No, kitten. No. I require no blessings. Thank you very much. Was it the broken ribs and the gas inhalation that gave it away? I've got cooking spirits in the back of the car. I didn't even realise I had. That one there.
We've kind of got an emergency here. Can you help?
I wish I could help. I'd love to actually do a quest, but apparently... all of you want me to quest in Plague territory. And you can fuck off. Right. So I need, in the workshop, make me some arrows. I can't make arrows because I've not got parts. I remember now. Okay. This is one of them exposed ones.
Crazy looking juggernaut.
Two juggernaut. I'd really love to invite them to Stubbler's party, but...
I guess we were due for a run of good luck.
What? Okay. Let's go investigate this plague hat. Did you see that, though? I just need to get a plague cure, I forgot. Did you see that mess there, Razor? Let's make a plague cure. I'm sure there's enough clips in the best ofs of my face being surprised at stuff. I do seem to see it a lot. Plague cure. There we go. Your eyes popped out so much. I mean, that's a lot of mess. It would be good fun if it was, if I had the outpost traps, but I don't. The only issue I can think of with this plague hat is that I'm not going to be able to use the car strategy that I usually rely on so much, purely because there's not going to be a lot of stuff around. Like, the ones in Marshall are chaos, but one good thing about them is that they're There's a lot of buildings and
Wandering
shit to
around
use
in
as line of
plague
sight.
territory might be a bad idea.
I don't like driving through the corn. Hey, look at this plague hat. This one's messed up. It's just in there. Just in a tiny little shed. Okay, this is going to be my rock of safety. Are you ready for a chaos plague hat? Oh, that's a horde.
I taste blood in my mouth. I can't catch my breath.
Because of course. So now the heart's awake. There's a bloater right there. That guy's gonna rip me out of the fucking car. Fucking hordes. Okay. I don't have the fire that I usually take on these trips with me. It's fucking annoying is what it is, Razor. Tell you what, let's get the first few phases done in a different fashion to what I usually do.
Fire in the hole! Almost out of that. I need to rest.
Okay, I can't get in the car with those behind me.
This might be Doomhaus say what, but you can press air B to shoot and pull items covered in wood.
It's gotta be Mazak. Shit, car's gonna blow up. Oh, Mazak, welcome to the stream. Feral's already out, okay. Yeah, the approach was just shit there. Where'd the Feral go? The Feral was right there and it just vanished. Screamer's dead, Bloater's dead. Mazak, thank you for the bits. Good afternoon. If I can clear the area, I can go in again. Okay. Stubbler's dumb fucking plague hat strategy, take 2.
Uh-oh, only one left.
Sex the hat.
I gotta slow down.
Fuck me, this one's taking some beatings. The heart is resistant to explosives, flames, guns and melee, but not sex. Oh god, that was lucky. She was like inches away from pulling me out of that then. Can I run you over? Apparently. There you go, Cardi and Mazak. I just need a brief second to... Oh, there's the Feral. That's the Feral from earlier, I believe. Okay, I'm going to drive away a little, find a safe area. We'll repair up. The hat's resistant to explosives. See, now I've got an infesting horde on the move. Fuck me. I need to kill this heart. That's the only way to fix that. I'm going to take one of these out too. Did I not pick the thing up? Toolkit, right there. Good. Toolkit in my hand, so go to the front to repair the vehicle and... can't. That isn't factual. I know you're just going to come in here and just throw fucking tips and hints around, Mazak, as you always do. Just stop for a split second there in the middle of all this bullshit to request somebody go and clean the toilets. Right, where's the heart gone? There. Draco, welcome to the stream. Maybe the real plague heart was the friends we made along the way. Feral already. Feral's going to take my door off. Good, that's good. Woo! Blow. Another feral. Shrek, a good morning. Okay, fuel's good. Repairs on the vehicle are good. Just need to find a way of killing this feral, then the bloater, and then I can maybe finish this heart off. Good. Now, any infestations that are caused by this heart being... Did it wake all the other hearts up? No, it didn't. Excellent. The cake recipe needs whipping instructions for whipped cream. I'd like a scale ranging from did you even whip that bitch to and that's butter, please. Thank you. Did you even whip that bitch? Where did the bloater go?
That.
Got him. Got it. Plague heart destroyed. So the infested horde should now wither. That wasn't bad, but I do wonder if... You see, the issue is the fucking plague gas cloud thing that they do. I have to get away from that and let that subside. But the effort it takes to do that, and the time it takes to do that, means I have to go out and expose myself to all the ferals and stuff. If I didn't have to go out each time, I'd be able to just stay, drop a smoke bomb, stay there, and just beat the shit out of the heart. I'll tell you what I need. I need some of that scent block or whatever. That's the good stuff. Being a whip better.
I guess that's worth something.
Some parts, that's not bad. Give me some scent block. Brick hammer? Oh, they only get worse, it's true.
Down first.
They aren't fatal yet. They just take a lot of time and messing about. And I have to kill a whole bunch of ferals that I'd rather not kill, etc. Like, hearts, for now, aren't bad, but as you say, they do get more difficult, don't they, as they go along.
I wish I had room for it.
Ooh, this hard difficulty
There's no
is
room for
making
that.
the game hard for me and I can't just stand there and kill the heart. Ooh.
True.
There's no room
What
for
you
that.
really need is to stop being such a big
Let's
bitch.
put something down first.
Being a big bitch, I'm sat here with only one death on fucking lethal. As far as I
wish
can
had room
tell,
for it.
things are going quite well. Thank you very much. Santa, thank you for the bits. Cardi, thank you for the bits. Cheeky, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the raid.
The Simpsons arcade machine has arrived.
Whoa,
And
imagine.
so have I. You are
Hello,
my
Chris
boyfriend.
Bedford.
Jeff Schweer, wow.
Chris man, welcome to the stream. How is the arcade machine? Cheeky, thank you for the raid. Was it a good stream today? I hope everybody enjoyed Cheeky's stream, and if you did, make sure you're following him. And if you'd prefer to watch somebody that was better at video games than this rubbish, then I can also recommend it. Thank you, Cheeky. Welcome in, everybody. How is it yet to be built, Chris man? Cardi Santa, Chris man, thank you all for the bits.
I think you are doing a magnificent job, Stubbler. You deserve a pat on the back from Ray Santos. Don't listen to these doubters. They are just pure jelly. You dig?
I dig. I forgot Gangster Siddles. Fuck's sake. Siddles, thank you for the bits. Not 100% on how the game scales as it goes on. I'm not sure if it's hearts particularly. I always was under the impression, from playing it the first time, that Plague Hearts got more difficult the more you did, but I genuinely don't feel like I've ever seen it, personally. I don't know about you or anybody that's played this game a lot, but I've not noticed if that is true. Thank you for the raid, Cheeky. Thank you all for the bits. They left the box outside my building and didn't even ring the bell. I'm kind of mad I have the right mind. I have the right mind to say I didn't get it. I'll just get another one. Imagine. Chris man sat there with two identical Simpsons arcade machines next to each other. That's the glitz and glamour you need in the background of your stream camera, Chris man, my love.
Waste of time here.
Right. I don't feel like I'm spending a great deal of time back at base lately. I think it's because I'm nervous to be in it, for fear that something goes and runs in. Did that infesting horde do anything? No, because I killed its heart, didn't I? Still something to loot over there. That one's in a house. You see, these hearts aren't benefiting me in any way, though. Like, what I should really be doing is killing, like, these, but obviously Marshall's another job for another time. That's another one in the chemical shed akin to the one I just fought. But that overlap, I think, is going to cause issues. Those two I don't care about for now. I've never been up there, so that's another job. That's the Wilkerson house I don't need to worry too much about just now. Chris, man, if it's Amazon, you can legit get another one in that instance. Another entire arcade machine. Was it expensive, Chris, man? You of course don't have to divulge anything.
That's a plague bloater.
What did that get me in terms of parts? Eternally low on parts. Such is my life. Did I drop off the... Okay. So resources aren't too bad now. Toilets are being cleaned. Let me restock the water to base. Farm is still only... It's producing 2 food a day now. Not bad, actually. My outposts are doing the work. How much would it be to upgrade these outposts?
Can't do it.
You can upgrade outposts, right? Maybe you have to be on it. Be at them. This is the tartan mat across the street, right? I need 800 influence to upgrade it, and I get more food. Plus 150 meter passive scouting. That doesn't increase the safe area, does it? Got some decisions to make. You had fun, good shit, cheeky. Was it still GTA? Didn't actually get a chance to see what you were streaming today. I've got a choice of hearts to destroy, but the only thing that I would gain from it is destroying a heart. I suppose it's good for morale. Yeah, I got to say, GTA Online has changed quite a bit for the good. Before it was all grindy to make money, and now it's what is this blip that appeared on the radar, or getting a phone call saying, do you want to help with this, and getting money in the process. It's pretty good, so it's a bit more dynamic instead of just grinding the same old shit over and over. It's a bit more...
Freak zombie.
Jobs come to you, as it were. That massive horde. It's actually not got the juggernaut in it anymore, thankfully. Mercifully. Materials, I've probably got enough to knock myself up some arrows, but I need parts for arrows, and I don't have parts. Because that's been a problem for this whole friggin' stream. Right, let's take 1 coffee. Energy drinks, supplements... Not supplements. Stimulants. The boombox I feel like maybe helped a little bit, but I don't know. We'll take some fireworks. The plague cure I've got on me, have I? Yeah. I'm going to go for another one. I need to be clearing plague arts, and I'm going to go for it on this lady. At my infirmary, can I just restore health, treat injuries and infection? Treat infection. Instantly remove injuries and trauma. Nice, very nice. Alright. Carolina's in good state. Passive income is still on in the background, of course, but it's not the focus as before. So do you like take over businesses and stuff akin to Vice City Stories in it? And just let some money come ticking in? Yeah, gonna be nice, I guess. Also, do you really want 2 Simpsons machines, Chris? That's a lot of real estate in your house taken up. I've not got a repair kit for this, have I? I might be risking Carolina's life. Yes, I fucking do. I love The Simpsons. I like the idea of them sat next to each other playing their jingles in harmony. Oh, the refund, yeah. I suppose, like Crispin says, he'd be scamming. He would literally be scamming the company, wouldn't he? The manufacturer,
Yeah,
everybody.
I'm guessing there's a plague heart not too far away.
Crispin Mylove's not a scammer. The passive income, you buy businesses and do missions for the businesses. So it is a bit like, oh shit, a bloater. It is a bit like Vice City Stories. Fuck Amazon. Maybe, yeah, but... I don't like them in houses. Plague hearts in houses are not my thing. I've told you. Just gonna wait to fuck her up, isn't it? But I'm here to kill it. There we go. Bloater needs dealing with before it catches me out. Let's sit for a minute and let it relax. Fuck Amazon, I got a concussion working for them. Fuck that fucking company. Their employees throw everything around. I'll be lucky to get my other items safely. I could have got another free computer chair for the same reason, but didn't because I'm nice. That and my ex threatened to break up with me if you lied. What, you had an ex that threatened to break up with me if you were dishonest? Should have just got the chair because that also ended in a dumpster fire. I just like the idea of having two Simpsons cabinets sat side by side. Break up with Stubbler? No wonder she's an ex. Don't break up with me, Chris, man. Did I even park the car? I fucking parked the car like a moron. Let's go put the car in a sensible position and I'll go and at least get phase 1 done. Carolina's out here hitting her shot. Carolina given the award for Best Survivor? Better than that prick Rod. Right, let's let everything calm down a bit. Did I bring a boombox out with me? I brought some fireworks, which might help. Plague Hat's awake, right? Yeah, we woke the fucking thing up.
Fire in the hole! I do not want to be in here for long. I can't keep swinging this thing. Uh-oh, only one left.
Oh, that's a big bite. That's a really big bite.
Don't you break on me.
Fizz.
I need a break.
Fucking already plagued. No, Feral. Feral's going to want this car door badly. Go on, jump on the back. Run.
Can't do it.
What the fuck was that? Did you see that, right? Not only was that stunt cheeky, it shot me potentially towards 3 bloaters. That would have been the instant death of Carolina to a bug, essentially. The fucking hell was that? Okay, my weapon's busted as well now. That was bad timing. I should have checked that before I came out. Shit. Damn, that was severe, though. Whatever that spin was, it kind of saved my life, in fairness, because that Feral was about to latch onto the door. The truck is fucked, though. Where's the bloaters that was causing me issues at the time? Because there was 3 of it there, look. Oh, they're all blowing up by themselves. That's fine by me. I heard the Feral. Holy shit, the Feral. Yep. I've had an issue lately where Ferals just disappear. Like, I'm sure it's back here somewhere, but I can't see it. Like, it was right here before I turned the camera around. I'm not complaining, but I don't get the satisfaction of dealing with it. This could end badly. Let's just pray that I don't pay for this.
Almost out of that.
Okay, the fucking zombies put that window back in while I was away.
I think it's hurting. Turn it up now.
For the record, my lights flickered and I lost internet just now. I have invoked the wrath of the gods.
Way. Okay, let's get out of here. The Amazonian gods. Chris, man, your dishonesty will be the downfall of us all. Keep doing it. Right, this fucking plague hat's is one phase away from being dead. But the car is as well. Allow me to take a risk. Did I not bring a load of explosives out with me? Shit.
around here.
Tried to get cute there and stay in, but I'm going to pay for it. Run! Quickly! Woo! Okay, good shit. Okay, plague heart in a house chopped. I'm oddly proud of that, more than I probably should be. Good. Good, 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 good. Right. Let's go loot. Let's go calm down a bit. Let that whole mess down there dissipate slightly. That's 3 hearts today. That's a record. All of them meleeed. That bite's annoying though. I didn't really need to take that bite. But it's fine. It's fine. That feral. I really wish I had the parts for outpost traps. Okay, I've got some materials that I can break down into parts. But if I just stay away, I should be fine. Do you think I've got it in me for another plague heart? First aid kit, which is big. It's a big risk though, Chris Man, my love. I've not felt empowered in this playthrough for a while. Chris Man's got so much faith in me, he's got and said ooh woo. Alright. This one in the shed. Although, no repair kits. I don't know if I can do it. What's this button? When it said brick hammer, I expected it to be something that is used to destroy bricks, not a hammer made of bricks. See, the thing is, on a lot of other maps, the plague hearts have been in a position where I can just sit on top of a... Although I've got 15 minutes... How did it come to that already? I've got 15 minutes of the stream left. I could head over there and just loot that one. Maybe speak to these guys to see if they've got anything that I can use yet. I assume I got a fair bit of influence from that. What was it I wanted to do earlier for 500 influence? I had a plan to do something with 500 influence, but I forgot what it is already. Right. I feel like I want all the plague hearts destroyed. Then I can just play the map without worrying about like incredibly infested areas. I can just work my way through. Have I in double figures on hearts yet? 10 of 28, not bad. We're a third of the way through clearing. I need a repair kit. Do I have enough to... Because if I make a repair kit now, I can't even afford to make one. My parts are so pitifully low. Why am I so low on parts all of a sudden? I think it's this fucking thing. If I had somebody that was... would it be computers, maybe? If I had a computers expert, that might make that cheaper. Because 180 parts to run the signal booster is ridiculous. I suppose I just save parts now for when I finally go and clear that out, because I can do all of these without worrying about it, can't I? Another thing is, I'm not 100% sure if I make progress on a plague heart, then log off, then log back on, whether it's still damaged.
Stop talking about your parts like that. They are adequate.
I mean, adequate, yeah. No complaints, but no compliments, right, Chris, man? Adequate. I'll take it. Oh, the sun's coming up on a new day, but it's not altogether a positive one. Look at the state of this truck, by the way. Let's go take it home. Hopefully not aggro half of the wasteland in the process. Look at Norma sat there. Butter wouldn't melt. Ah, I need a toolkit. I wonder if there's a way to get parts that I'm just not noticed yet. Like, some meta way of doing it that I don't know about. I can break down some of those materials into parts, which I might actually do. Plant a parts tree. Can I make them in the workshop in any way? I could break down... Oh, shit. I forgot about breaking down weapons. Why did I forget about breaking down weapons? That's been my major source of parts for this whole playthrough. Shit. I wonder if there's some meta way that you can get parts, he says, completely ignoring the one he's been using for the bulk of the playthrough up to this point. Let's get rid of that carving knife, I don't need it, and that cleaver. I'm sorry, kitten, we're getting rid of the cooking implements. We've evolved beyond them. Get rid of the crowbar. What the hell that is? Get rid of the sledgehammer, I've got better. I've got 2 sledgehammers anyway. Get rid of these K-bars. Get rid of these screwdrivers. I assume, no, because you can't break them down, can you? I might sell them to Ray Santos. He'll be fucking foolish enough to buy them. These are just like melee weapons, and they don't really get any better or worse. Get rid of that cutting machine blade as well. Good, let's go to the workshop and start smashing shit up. I'm sorry, kitten, it has to be.
You holding up okay?
Yeah. I'm empowered according to the map. What's an Amber Alert, Chris, man? Does that mean possible dinosaur resurgence? It means missing children, shit. And I can't break down weapons for another 3 minutes because I'm salvaging weapon remains and Stubbler completely forgot how fucking State of Decay works. Are you kidding? I just crossed over into a new day and the only thing that happened is I lost 1 food. Nothing. I tell you what I was going to do. I was going to upgrade the food outpost, wasn't I? Maybe that's what I'll do with the next 10 minutes. Yes. While my weapon remains are salvaging, let's put all this back. I'm going to get these odd knives and stuff.
Let's kill 3 minutes telling Stubbler how much we love him.
Go on then. I'm fine with it. No, wait, Chris, man. Compliments are banned. The old rule still applies.
Wow, down to my last magazine.
Except for in private messages, of course, Chris, man. Maybe I want to see a mass ban. I imagine. Crumpled rum, barbecue chips. Put that screwdriver away. Actually, I can just go put this in here, can't I? Let's go see Siddles, his best friend. Siddles, prepare yourself. We're going in Norma to go and see Ray Santos. Go on, Norma, yes. If I can become self-sufficient, that's another good way of focusing on things other than looting resources and wasting time. Siddles is excited. Look, bless him.
Ray Santos, Ray Santos, Ray
Yes.
Santos, Ray Santos,
Calm,
Ray
Siddles,
Santos,
calm down.
Ray Santos, Ray Santos,
Siddles.
Ray Santos, Ray Santos, Ray Santos, Ray Santos.
If you finish your own work, Siddles.
Ray Santos, Ray Santos, Ray Santos, Ray Santos, Ray Santos.
Siddles, if you finish all your homework and eat all your crusts,
Ray Santos, Ray Santos,
I'll take you to see him.
Ray Santos.
But you've got a promise to be in bed early tonight. Ray Santoot. Norma. The lovely song of her people. Do you like that, Chris, man? If I ever get to the point where I can upgrade Norma, we'll get to really hear what Norma's capable of. Fucking Super Norma, or whatever she's called. Is that your stomach, kitten? Wait, that zombie just skipped in front of me. They're going to follow me? This is it for State of Decay this week, I've just noticed. Nice truck. Oh, Easy Green, just too late. Sounds like the start of Rack City. What, Detroit Rack City? Yes, weapons salvage remain ball bags. Let me go. Can I do that again? No. So when I go back to base, we can break down some weapons. This has been a successful week, I think.
Hello, my friend.
Hello,
Our
Ray
home isn't
Santos.
much, but we share what we can.
How are you, Ray?
Want to make a trade?
That sounds about right.
Oh, do you hear him? He sounded offended that I was only interested in his money. Sorry, Ray.
It's good to see you.
Don't sell him my mother too. Norma's rumbling. I think Kitten just tripped over and fell on her keyboard. So what's that for influence now? We'll do this. I'll go get that food outpost sorted. And it means that our slow tick of food without a farmer, because Mina's abandoned us,
Hey, how's it going?
will at least be
Let's see what's up
eased
for trade,
slightly.
eh?
Sounds like a plan.
Oh, Ray Santos. Oh, 872 influence. Have you got anything interesting to sell, Ray Santos? Most of the stuff I sold him. He's got 2 fuel, but I don't need it. I could sell full rucksacks of stuff, couldn't I? I could come over here and give Ray Santos like a full rucksack of food. Rack City, bitch. Rack City. Rack City, bitch. 10, 10, 10, 20s and 10 50s, bitch. I feel like I just embarrassed myself reading that out. I wouldn't need to, Mina. If you'd allow your Mina to come out of retirement. Great in my accent, yeah, I imagine. Is that an infestation? That's my outpost. An infestation with no awakened plague hearts? How very dare you, kid? I heard a feral. Can't be done, Chris, man. You people couldn't afford it. Right, so now I should be able to upgrade this outpost. Doubles the outpost's food generation, unlocks the ability to learn or improve the gardening skill in exchange for influence. Yes, please. Took 5 materials, though. Does that put me in the hole on materials? Not really. That's not bad. Alright, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So I finished the week having destroyed... There was a plague heart there that we destroyed this week. We cleared out the entirety of Spencer's Mill. I've done one that... I need to go loot that, don't I? I just realised, but we'll loot that next week. Plague heart there. We've moved into the new base. We've reorganised the outposts, and they're strong. That's alright. That's not a bad week. Good. We also learnt about the Plague Disruptor, which is massive. And we are now 10 of the 28 Plague Hearts destroyed. Sing you beautiful... Exclamation mark, sing you beautiful bastard. I'll sing when I'm dead. That's a good week in State of Decay. I've still got 5 minutes left, so I'll break down some weapons and we'll work out some stuff.
Exclamation mark twat.
The hell does that mean? I'm not getting that out, cheeky. Not with Twitch's new labelling system, where you have to, if you're licking a microphone, you have to actually list it as sexual content. I'm impressed by that change. That's a good change on Twitch's part. Because they could no longer bullshit it under ASMR. I'm happy about that change. I've been going on about it all day. Good change that, Chris Man, right? Because it means that they can't try and force that kind of content into a section that kids have access to, just so they can get a few more clicks. Exactly, and it means the ASMR section can be used for ASMR finally. Single-handed blunt weapons I'm not really interested in. Let's break all them down. Yeah, it's like the Twitch has said, if you want to do this, you're going to have to own up to what you're actually doing. This is not ASMR, it's you sucking off a microphone, and we all know it, everybody knows it, and if you want to keep doing it, you have to own up to the fact that it's essentially sex work. People with autism get triggered by that, and ASMR really helps, so this is way better. It is. More power to them if they want to do that kind of thing. But at least do it in a section that is open and honest about what's happening. Sucking off a mic, Stubbler. It's not the next playthrough. Alright, back up to 300 parts. I remember now where I was getting all my parts from pre-parts crisis of 2023. What? Hello, Carolina? Carolina broke the ladder. Fuck that guy. Look at everybody. Clinton fucking Delay sat in there struggling now. You're fine, lads. It's fine. It's just a zombie apocalypse. What did you expect?
That screamer is seriously infected.
That's what I said when I was browsing the ASMR channel, Caroline. Right. Good. I suppose next week... I think one of the things I need to do next week is this. This whole area of the map I've not even tickled. And this is the very start of the State of Decay series. This is where Ed and Marcus came out of the water. And I'm assuming this is one of the lookout station where we were first based. So there's 18 plague carts left on this map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 5 more. I still think there could be one in the Marshall area that I've not peeped yet, but I dare say there's one here, and then the rest of them are, the other 4 are up there. I just want to get good at killing plague. Like, the 2 plague acts I just killed there were not bad. The only thing that really takes damage is the car. But if I need a chef as well. I need a cook, and I need a gardener. Because a cook and a gardener would help with food. Although my food is only at 0. Wait, I'm making food. I am in the positive on food. That's pretty good. If I could upgrade my medical outpost, I'd be positive on that as well. And I'd be self-sufficient. No, I wouldn't be self-sufficient, because I wouldn't be making it, but I would be making at least enough to break even. Then the outpost traps and everything. Good. Right, next week then, it's gonna be Big Heart Week. The mood in the camp as we end is cheerful, with absolutely nothing causing anybody problems other than the base hit that we take. The surrounding of the map's a nightmare. Ray Santus is still alive. I've still not progressed the story, but 10 plague hearts destroyed is not bad. We've only lost 1 person, which didn't need to happen. Rod, farewell. We'll see you next week, but that is where I'm going to say goodbye. And see you all on Monday for the continue of the State of Decay playthrough. Beautiful. Right. Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's play some marbles, and let's end. Because tomorrow is the one day a week where we have a break from State of Decay, where we're going to be playing some My Summer Car, which, at the end of this playthrough, is going to become the main game on the channel. You remember Eric with the plague hats? Turn on your lights. They're tired. I remember the 2 Chris bands that have been in this playthrough. Right, everybody, thank you all for being here. Thank you all for the bits, the subs, the hosts, the raids and everything. Welcome to all the new followers as well. I see you trickling in. I don't have alerts on for followers, so I don't call out lurkers, but I see you all, and it's good to meet everybody. Thank you all. I'll see you all tomorrow for My Summer Car, and I'll see you all on Monday for more State of Decay. But without further ado... I hate that when I press that button it doesn't actually close the game. It's frustrating. Alright. So yesterday, is this right, Cardi? Yesterday when we did marbles, it was non-custom maps. So that means today is custom maps. That's how we're working this. Is that right? Therefore, let's get on with marbles on a custom level today. How about that? Right, marbles is for everybody in the Doomhaus Discord. If you're in the Discord and you know which colour you fight for, which is randomly assigned when you join, be it the green team or the orange team, you will know that the oranges are currently dominating. Lundios won yesterday, if I recall right, at the last second, with a dominating overtake on the... It was one of them procedurally generated maps, right? Custom maps are better than the other ones. Yeah, but Portal Purgatory, right? Hello from my sister's storage unit where she's about to leave and force me to rearrange her bin. Good shit. Get shit on Sothan, I'm on your sister's side. If you'd like to join in for today's marbles, you must of course be in the Doomhaus Discord because you can't join otherwise. You must say the password when I tell you. And if you say the password and you're in the Discord, I'll give you a marble. And if your marble wins, you get the golden name, the Person of the Century of the Day title and a point for your team. Current Person of the Century of the Day is Lundios, and the current... the highest scorer so far this year that's going to be getting one of these at the end of the year, if he can hold on to his form, is Tag Slack. But his dominant lead is now shrunk to only 3 points with Satan in behind. If you would like to join in for today's marbles, you must simply type the password, and the password is... heart. Go. You're bastards. You're all bastards. Right, dibs is not the password. If you've said dibs, I'm not giving you a marble. Alright, let's have a good orange win. Sorry if that's loud. I'm just moving my microphone slightly. So we have... Mindright for the oranges. We've also got... for the oranges. Mina for the oranges. Augur, welcome to the stream for the greens. Lundios, welcome to the stream as well. Satan for the oranges. Alcarion for the oranges. Trim for the greens. Shake, good afternoon and welcome to the stream for the oranges. Chrisman, my love, for the oranges. Bybee, welcome to the stream for the oranges. Easy Green for the greens. Cardi for the greens. Lundios for the greens. Sothan for the greens. Drecker for the greens. Cheeky for the oranges. Taxlight, welcome to the stream for the oranges. Cats, welcome to the stream for the greens. Siddles for the oranges with a triple L. Did I miss anybody? Tell me there's nobody that's gone for it on dibs and then left. I was calling dibs on the win, then buggers don't know how dibs works.
I'm getting a big fat slice of pizza.
Only one slice? Augur. I remember when you used to eat whole ones. We've got Mindright, Kitten, Mina, Augur, Satan, Alcarion, Trim, Shake, Chrisman, Bybee, Easy Green, Cardi, Lundio, Sothan, Drecker, Cheeky, Tagslack, Cats, and Siddles. 11 oranges, 8 greens. You love to see it. Right, first person to pick a number 210 picks a custom level, go. Oranges are showing now. Good work, oranges. Keep this up. Mindright says 3.
What about this one? Slice of pizza.
Risky, risk. 3 minutes. Elimination rate, 99%. 3 minutes and 15 seconds. If anybody beats this, I'll be flabbergasted. 99%. Augur gets shit on. Good luck, everybody. If this fails and nobody wins, we'll play another one. 3, 2... Good luck, everybody. Lundios is the record holder, is the current crown holder, 126 to 88 in favour of the oranges. Best of luck, everybody. This is going to be difficult. Sothan is in the lead from the off. This has probably got so much bullshit. If you're the only person... I was going to give double points there, but it's a bit too late to start making stuff like that up. Shake, however. Shake is such a dominant marble. Shake, I think you'd be on like 170 points if you was available to make more marbles. Always right in the front pack. Trim in second for the oranges. Trim and Cheeky go on the left side. Fisty, welcome to the stream. Drecker gets teleported forward. Shake, Bybee, and Drecker all dead. Trim, dead. You might still get in, Fisty. Tag Slack. Of all people. Fisty, good morning. Afternoon, should I say. Chrisman's dead. Siddles is dead. This level apparently kills a lot of people. And there's Tag Slack dead. Satan dead. Kitten dead. Easy Green dead. We are running out of marbles. Mindrake picked this level. Can he make it? It is. If anybody wants to be in for the second round, then I'll allow it. Fuck it. Cardi out. 99 Drecker. First time you've ever been described that way. Is it only Mindrake left? Mindrake picked the level, is the only one left alive. Mindrake, all you have to do is survive. Otherwise, we're going to play again. Okay, Mindrake survives the lasers. Alright, alright, alright. Can he make the jumps? Oh, he survived the laser, survived the jumps. Can he survive the gaps? That looks bad. Oh! Press 1 if you'd like to join in, and if you don't have a marble and would like one. Playing the same map, that'd be brutal. Alright, we'll get Fisty in. Fisty is in. So now it is what? 11 oranges and 10 greens. Gotta keep doing that one map until we finish. I've got fucking... We've got a raid shortly. Right, Mindrake said 3 originally, so we will go 1, 2, 3 presses. Great Marble Coaster. 20 marble. Did I get that maths wrong earlier? 5 marbles each should do it again. Great Marble Coaster is the name of the level. 52% elimination rate. Quite high. 2 minutes, 24 seconds, and we go. Fisty, you are in. Why does this shit always happen when I've got raid in like an hour? I've got to make tea and walk and stuff. 3, 2, 1. Best of luck on round 2. Ooh, we've got a really good zoom in on Katz's ball here. That is gorgeous. Look at that. What form. This is the marble, by the way, that with such beautiful form. Wait, these are huge marbles.
That is a very full bits cup.
It is. And it stinks. It's all... These are actual big marbles. Apparently Chrisman's closest to the end. I think it does a turn at this side. Let's detach. This level's huge. I'm at full sprint, by the way. Why can't I... Your marbles are huge and dominant. Yeah, Drecker's is at the moment, though. Drecker easy in the lead. Easy Green in second. Fisty in third. Easy Green and Fisty looking for their first points, by the way. Drecker might be holding back a fresh green. Mesh. Alright, here we go. Have we got Drecker now? We have. I can actually film the fucking thing. This is so impossible to look at because the marbles are so big. Can Drecker hold on to this lead? This might be the most boring round in the history of marbles. Easy Green looking to get round 50, but their marble is too big. Can it happen? Can anything happen to Drecker? Or is he just going to slow roll his way to the end of the level? Fisty and Easy Green going on a different path. Easy Green gets gets on the boost.
Splash.
Woof, that was a satisfying splash. Kitten, thank you for the big bits. Easy Green in the lead, by the way. Can Easy Green do this, Kitten? That was a monster splash. Good work. That was good, says Fisty. Chef's kiss, says Kitten. Easy Green first place, looking for his first point. Fisty second, looking for their first point. Drecker third. We know what Drecker's like when he wins. I won't win, he says. Alright, this is looking good for Easy Green. Can we get a new green in the potential running for the Worm Olympics, which is coming up at the end of August? If you don't know what the Worm Olympics is, the top 16 point winners from every team get a worm, and it's 16 on 16, 3 rounds a day. We do a full week of Worms Armageddon, and it's AI driven. Easy Green's already won. I didn't even realise. Easy Green, absolutely flawless. First point of the 2023 campaign, and Easy Green is in the running for the Worm Olympics. It's Worms time already. It's like, what, next month? Easy Green, good work. Say something in Discord if you can, and I'll stick the crown on. Lundios, the crown goes from the green head of your good self to the green head of Easy Green. Congratulations on your first point. Green's back-to-back points. Disgusting. Where's Easy Green? Lost him. I found him. Easy Green, good work. Person of the century of the day. Should have done 5 marbles each on the other map. Didn't manage to put any oranges in the cup though. Oh, stinks. Right, good work, Easy Green. Satan, Mindright, Cardi, Augur, Shake, and Alcarion got chopped. And then another green point goes on. The Greens have got, what, 3 on the bounce, I think? Damn it. Right, let me press this and this. I should explain that, because the Worm Olympics is quite unique. So at the end, the last full week of August, we do one of the major competitions of the year, like final week and like Eurovision stuff, and it's called the Worm Olympics, where we will be playing 3 full rounds of Worms every day for 5 days. It's a best of 3, and it's all AI controlled. 16 oranges versus 16 greens. And if the oranges win 2 of the 3 rounds, the oranges get 5 points. Historically, with the 25 points to play for, the Greens have fucking dominated it. Last year, we had to fight out of our skins to win the oranges. Because before that, the Greens had won like 9 Worm streams in a row. So we'll be playing Worms Armageddon, and it is the top 16 of each. And I'm going to change something today, by the way. I gave out last week for the MVP. So the MVP of the whole tournament was Cellist, and I gave him a title. This year, I'm giving 3 points to the MVP. So there's going to be a total of, excluding marbles, 28 points to play for. How many points are up for the Greens to get in Worm Olympics? So 5 points today, and then, yeah, well, also marbles, August. So if the Greens won 28 points, that would be kind of bad. Anyway, I need to get out of here. That's at the end of August, so that's what you're working towards now. You need to be in the top 16 of your team. I'll work that out closer to the time. But for now, your person of the century of the day is Easy Green. The team scores sit at 89 to 126 in favour of the oranges, which is good. If you'd like to compete in marbles, there'll be another one tomorrow. If you'd like to climb up the leaderboard to get into the Worm Olympics, the scores are in the pins. If you'd like to know who's on what. I'm going to sneak off. That was a good stream. 3 plague hearts destroyed. We're actually chipping away at this faster than I've ever chipped away at a State of Decay playthrough. I'll be honest, I never expected to be this far. Right, let's go raid Alcarion. Alcarion, are you ready? We're coming over. If you'd like to all go calm down, I strongly suggest Alcarion stream. Everybody go over there and give him a follow and a kiss. I need to rush off Alcarion, so I hope you have a brilliant stream. And I hope Bowser enjoys the company, but I need to sneak off really, really quickly. I love you all. Thank you for the bits, the host, the raids, and everything. I appreciate everybody being here. You're all very generous. Thank you all. I need to get out of here. Look at your split, because I've got a raid to get to. Alcarion, have a good stream. We've already got the final word, and the final word is from Fisty. Good work, oranges. I mean, good work, greens. Good work, Easy Green, but I need to get out of here. The final word is shenanigans, which I think is Irish for grandma.